So today I'm going to do a tiny cake, a small cake. It's called Edna's lemon tea cake, and it's very simple. We just need a couple of ingredients. So we basically need butter, sugar, flour, and some eggs, and lemon juice, of course, because it's a lemon tea cake, right? So we need lemon juice. Okay, so it's a recipe I got off a website, and I do this all the time, and I send this out to people, and they all love it. It's fast, it's easy, and it's always a hit. There's only one little snag about this, which is that your hands do kind of get a little bit icky, a little bit dirty at one part when you do the pastry. Okay, so let's start. It's really easy. I'm going to start with the lemon curd. So I'm going to do a lemon curd. In the recipe, it actually asks, the steps, the method tells you to do the pastry first. But I don't do the pastry first because I want to do the lemon curd, and when I pour the lemon curd out into my bowl, after that I do get bits of lemon curd stuck behind, left inside. And what I do is I do the pastry after that, so the lemon curd is not wasted, and everything goes into my pastry, so no waste. And I need to place all the ingredients in my bowl. So I have some lemon juice. There you go. Okay. And then I place some sugar. So I'm using white sugar. You can use brown sugar. You can use coconut sugar. You can use any kind of sugar. The only thing about using the brown sugars is that the sugar comes out. Well, the curd comes out brown, that's all. So I think it's fine for personal consumption, but maybe not so nice if you want to take it to a friend's place. Yeah? Okay. So white sugar, white refined sugar. After that, I will also need some butter. So I need 60 grams of butter. Okay. So lemon juice, sugar, butter, and 1 egg. And the reason why I always crack my eggs before putting them into anything that I'm cooking, is because when I was a teenager and my parents were away on a holiday, I can't remember actually, but I know that my brother was cooking lunch for me and for both of us, and we were quite hungry, and he said he would make fried rice. So he cooked this fried rice, and it smelled so yummy. And at the last part he said, okay, I'm going to throw in an egg now. And he cracked that egg into the fried rice, into the wok, and it was a rotten egg. And that smell has stayed with me up till today, and we had to throw the whole fried rice away, and I think we ended up eating instant noodles, which is not my cup of tea. But anyway, so I learned my lesson. I always crack my eggs in a bowl first, and of course I always wash my eggs before cracking them, because well, you know where eggs come from, right? Okay, so, and then I just do this quick lemon curd for just about 5 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes at 100 degrees, and it's on speed 4. Okay. But I'll provide the link to the page where you can get the recipe, and it's really easy. And even if you're watching this right now and you want to find out, you want to open up another window, just type in Edna's lemon tea cake. That's it. And then you get the recipe. Okay? Okay, so we're done. So let's see what the lemon curd looks like. Lemon, butter, sugar. What can go wrong? Okay, so I'm just going to scrape this one out. Don't want to waste anything. Okay, so there I've got it. I've got all the lemon curd out. It's a very nice yellow. I don't know if you can see it. Looks like the sun actually. Such a happy yellow. Very pretty color. Okay, so now I am going to do the pastry. So as you can see, I'm not going to wash my bowl. I'm just going to add some flour. Oh, up. And then I have butter again. There we go. And then I have sugar. So you can put more or less sugar. in the curd especially, or you could put more lemon juice, which is what I prefer, because I prefer my lemon cake to be a little bit more tart. Yeah, and of course I crack another egg. Right. And I put that egg in as well. Okay, there we go. And so this is the pastry, and I just do this for 30 seconds, very fast, on speed 5. Okay. Okay. So that's done. So this is the part where it gets a bit dirty. Well, can you see? So it's a wet pastry, okay? The dough is very wet. So another trick is to wet your hands. So what I do is, I have a bowl of water here, and then what I do is, I just take some of the dough here, and I dollop it onto my baking tin, which I've already greased, okay, with butter. Right. So as you can see, it's not really moving. It's like kind of sliding around because of the butter, but it is also very, very sticky, as you can see from here, right? So what I do, this is where that's why I say you need to wet your hands for this one, okay? And if you don't wet your hands, it kind of goes all over the place. Even if you wet your hands, it does kind of get all over the place, but it gets less, right? So I'm wetting my hands now. Put some water. Squeeze this all off. Push it down. Okay. There we go. Right. And what I do is I just press it down with my fingers. That's all. So I can feel that, can you see? It's sticking to my finger. I can feel that it's starting to stick a little bit more. So I might just wet my hands a little bit more. I don't want to get it too wet because I don't want the pastry to be too pretty. I don't want it to be too neat on the top, well, on the top especially, because it's got a kind of very rustic look, and I quite like this rustic look actually, to be honest. So just kind of push it up to the sides, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour the lemon curd in after that. So it's a really simple recipe. It's got just a couple of ingredients, which everybody has at home: sugar, eggs, butter, and then the lemon and the what's the last thing? And you need self-raising flour, right? Okay, so we need some self-raising flour. Okay, so it kind of looks like this. It's gonna taste yummy, I promise, right? And then what I do next is, after that, and of course you kind of have to eyeball it. So what I do is, I just want to make sure that it's spread out pretty evenly, because you're not rolling this out. So you don't want some bits to have more pastry and some bits to have less pastry, and then I'll get people at home saying, oh, he's got more lemon than me, and blah blah blah, and well, okay, there we go. So, and then I just pour the lemon curd into this, just like that, right? And I kind of, so it doesn't take up everything, I kind of swivel it around, like so, right? Just swivel it around a little bit. Make sure it gets to all the sides. Okay, so this part as well, it gets a little bit icky again. So I wet both my hands now. I'm not going to bother with the spatula. I'm just going to take the dough out of the pastry out with my hands. Right? Just to be very careful not to cut yourself on the blade. That's all. Okay. Right now, if you really want to, you can shape it nicely into a little ball. But what I do is I just dollop it. I feel like Dr. Seuss, you know, like splat and splot and all these onomatopoeic words come to my mind when I do something like this. So another way is to use a teaspoon and scoop it out like that, and you can dollop it down as well. So it kind of depends on what you really feel like doing. But today I'm going for a rather squiggly, I'm not sure if you can see, squiggly kind of look. Can you see this? Well, let's call it like a Jason Pollock kind of thing, right? So we're just going to pop this in the oven and let it bake for half an hour. And in the meantime, I'm going to let my Thermi do the cleaning. That's the best part. or I could actually get my son to come and lick up the last bits. So I come to the pre-clean function, I select that function, I turn the button, and that's it. I can go and relax if I want to. I do want to share another tip with you, which is I do keep the eggshells and the lemon that I used. I don't let this go to waste. I don't have a garden, so I don't do composting, and this, I don't have a garden. So what I do is I do keep this in a Tupperware in the freezer, and whenever I want to wash my Fermi bowl, the bowl is stainless steel, or I think other stainless steel appliances, this works as well. I just take some of this and I do a lemon and eggshell wash in the bowl, and it comes out sparkling clean. Okay, hi! I'm going to take the cake out of the oven. But it's a great cake for tea time, and in my family, sometimes they take it for breakfast as well. Okay? Try it! Bon appetit!